This year on my channel, I learned how to throw toothpicks, playing cards, and rubber bands. And I wanted to learn another amazing throwing skill to end 2021 in style. And when I found a can of soda full of my life savings, that's when it hit me. The best idea I've ever had in my entire life. I'm gonna learn how to shoot coins.
That's the worst idea you ever had in your entire life.
Like you may have seen in the thumbnail, my objective is to be able to break a glass by shooting a coin from a considerable distance, to prove I acquired power and accuracy. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, and get right into the journey from the very beginning. Yeah, I made this janky setup, but I forgot the most important thing: watching a tutorial. So I sat down and found a tutorial on YouTube and understood the technique perfectly. The theory turns out to be very simple. It's basically snapping your fingers with a coin between them. I went back to my setup and gathered some coins. Any type of coin is good for this, but I recommend using cents, so if you lose them, it's no big deal. From there I started practicing, getting in the groove. I didn't really master the technique here, but now I can show you briefly. Hold onto the edge of your coin with your thumb and middle finger. To shoot, snap your fingers. Normally it will shoot downwards. To shoot it in front of you, just bring your elbow up and do the same thing. More tips at the end of the video. Anyway, here I started making some progress. I understood how to snap my fingers properly, and I was in fact shooting coins, but accuracy wasn't there yet. So I started experimenting with different elbow positions and angles until I found one that works for me. You know the position is good if the coin goes where your elbow is aiming. Look at this cool diagram I made for a visual representation. From this point of view, you can see that after some adjustments, my accuracy was actually improving. Power was on point too. You can hear it from the sound coins make when they hit the wall. At a certain point I managed to hit one of the jars. This can very well represent a good mastery of the basics of coin shooting. And it took less than 1 hour. But still, I haven't forgot the end goal. I don't wanna hit the glass, I wanna break the glass. There's still some practice to be done. So I went to my grandma's house in the countryside, just to hang around in a nicer place, and to keep practicing, of course. Hours went by crazy fast, and I was making close to no progress at all. A jar fell off camera, so I had to put this sheet on the ground in case one broke again. But of course, guess what? It didn't, because I couldn't break any of the jars. At least I was able to hit them from time to time, but nothing more than that. I've been there for 2 hours, and as you can see, I was getting pretty frustrated. But then I realized that if I started using my brain, maybe I could have realized that thick glass is harder to break. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't break those jars. I simply needed a more fragile glass. Yes, I may be stupid. I may be inconsiderate. Fast forward to my house, where I set up a thinner glass so that this time I'm sure I won't be attempting the impossible for hours. I felt pretty confident at that point, and judging by this shot I did on first try, there were good things to come. Boy was I wrong. All these files you see here are all failed attempts. For example, these are the only good shots of a 5-minute long video. After 1,000 misses, I got frustrated again, and yeah, I broke the glass. What an idiot. He doesn't even feel guilty about it. Wait, that's me. Since I can't afford to break another glass, I'm gonna keep rocking this little guy. Aim was coming together. In just 1 day I got significantly better. This is an easy skill on its own, just not if you're trying to do stupid stuff like I do. Speaking of stupid stuff, after countless attempts, it actually happened. I I can't quite explain you how happy I was, but he can.
Vai. So guys, safe to say I learned how to shoot coins properly. Let's go! Finally, I did it. And now I feel entitled to show you how I did it. You basically want to grab a coin with your thumb and your middle finger, barely holding it. I like to let it out to the side. Then you want to snap like if you were to do this, alright? But if you do it like this, the coin is gonna go straight down. So you have to curl your elbow up to your neck and shoot, just like this.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I became a coin sharpshooter. While you practice this too, I'm gonna be filing my resume to join the FBI, climb the rankings, and one day maybe become the president.